Ah, such a beautiful snowy day. Aw, what's this? Newton's Three Laws of Motion Museum. Let's check it out. Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion is also known as the law of inertia. This law states an object at rest remains at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. An object in motion remains in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Okay, so the minecart is going to be the object at rest. The unbalanced force is going to be my sprite's body. So I push the cart and now it's in motion for eternity, forever, until an unbalanced force is acted upon it. The unbalanced force is going to be my pickaxe. Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion holds the equation F equals m times a. F is force, m is mass, a is acceleration. This law states the greater the mass of an object, the greater the force is needed. The less mass an object has, the less force the object will need. Okay, so showing my sprite cannot move this stone block, nor can it move the piston, no matter what I try and do. So with the help of some redstone and this lever, the piston is able to push this stone block forwards with greater force than what my sprite has. Now going over to my pen, I have a pig, showing you that I can push the pig forwards with ease because it has less mass and it needs less force. Now let's head on over to Newton's third law of motion. Newton's third law of motion. This law states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So here is a villager, a librarian at that. So I'm going to punch him with my playing fist, and the reaction is he goes forwards. The action is I punch him. So demonstrating again, I punch him, the action, reaction, he goes in that direction I've punched him, which would be forwards. Another reaction would be he is causing a force equal and opposite against my fist. So as a recap, Newton's third law of motion is for every action there's a opposite and equal reaction. Newton's second law of motion has the equation F equals m times a. The greater the mass, the greater the force, the less the mass, the less the force. Newton's first law is also known as the law of inertia. An object at rest remains at rest, an object in motion remains in motion. So this has been Newton's Three Laws of Motions Museum.